Hello, we're Project Pico. I'm Phoebe.
And I'm Isabel, and we produce fairtrade organic cotton underwear. We're also part of the A.W.A.E.K collective.
We've been inspired and interested in the Khadi movement since researching and developing our project with cotton a few years ago.
This is a little video about our Khadi journey so far.
We hope you enjoy.
The core value of Pico is to thoughtfully and transparently produce beautifully designed everyday items, whilst creating a connection to the people and processes behind their making. We have started with the first things we put on in the morning, our underwear.
Kishore from Khadi CIC introduced us to Khadi, and we'd met him about 18 months ago at an ethical fashion event in London. We feel really fortunate to have met Kishore and his wife Vasanti, and they've become really dear friends of ours. They facilitated and introduced us to the history, politics and beauty behind the cloth of hands that is Khadi.
In April of last year, we went out to India to visit the whole supply chain of our first project of fair trade organic cotton underwear. We spent time with some of the farmers from the Organic Cotton Cooperative, as well as the team at the fair trade factory in the south of India. We also visited many of the industrial processes in between, including the zero waste dye unit.
As well as this, Kishore encouraged us to visit some of the many Khadi communities that he is involved in whilst we were out in India. We are so pleased that we did this, as it opened up the world of Khadi and the potential of us working with it in the future. One of the places we visited was called Gram Seva Mandal. It's an ashram whose mission is to encourage cotton growing communities to produce Khadi from their cotton crop. After a few hours of searching for the ashram in about 49.9 degree heat, we were very happy and relieved to meet Tanmay. He's a young man of about our age who was originally from the city, but he'd chosen to relocate to the ashram, having been inspired by their mission.
They are particularly focusing on village-scale machinery to allow communities to produce Khadi from cotton seed to final cloth. It was such a memorable experience sat on Tanmay's doorstep, drinking lemongrass tea and listening to him talk with such passion and knowledge about cotton and their work at Gram Seva Mandal. He then showed us around the workshop where we saw how old salvage machinery is rescued and fixed for use again. Alongside this, they were also producing a beautiful range of tabletop spinning wheels, also known as churkas.
After being shown around the ashram, he also took us to meet a master weaver and his young female apprentices. It was so lovely to see the joy and pride that they were all getting from creating this beautiful cloth and the passing down of this ancient craft.
We also spent many days with Mukesh from Magan Raleigh, whose Khadi workshop is attached to the Gandhi Museum in Wada. Here we saw their huge rainbow of natural dyes and wonderful array of hand-block printed Khadi. We were excited to hear all Mukesh's plans for the development of Khadi in the modern world.
At the beginning of our trip, we also spent 10 days at Navdanya. This is the biodiversity farm that's founded by Dr. Vandana Shiva, and we did a course on Gandhi, globalisation and gross national happiness. Throughout this course, we were constantly reminded of Gandhi's relevance still today, both in India and globally.
After studying this course, our trail took us to one of Gandhi's ashrams, Sevagram. Here we met Prasad, the ashram's convener, and after a few meetings and long talks about our research into cotton, he invited us for a blessing from the head of the ashram. Rather remarkably, he also invited us to move to Sevagram so that we could learn to grow and spin cotton on the 5-acre plot of land as part of his vision to encourage a young global community to experience and connect with cotton, Khadi and Gandhi. This was a truly unexpected proposal and one we found very hard to turn down. However, we do plan to return in the near future.
Since returning back to the UK, Khadi has never strayed far from our hearts. We already use it for our packs of pants bags, and we are so excited to be designing a range of Khadi boxer shorts and nightwear to come out next year. We will never forget the advice Dr. Vandana Shiva gave us when we were interviewing her. She told us to start small and keep holding hands. We feel that Khadi is a real embodiment of this, and we feel so fortunate to be part of a growing community who share these same values.
Thanks so much for listening.
Thank you, and A.W.A.E.K.